Alright, well, I just made in the prototype, and it was pretty nice. An 850 milliamp 3 cell. I crashed a few times. You can't tell. I still have to finish a canopy for it, but it's felt a little heavy and sluggish. That's about it. Got my Mitsuku all back together, and it flies. It's smooth, just like before, except I have to do some throttle calibration or something. I have to change something in the configuration. I massaged those numbers, and now it's a little off, but it's up in the air and flying. The SW5, it's got the Lux in it, and I neglect to start pulling it out because somebody will come up with an answer for me. I haven't tried anything in the D term and the P term, but it's running the latest beta flight, in beta flight, so I don't know if anybody has any answers. But this is where we're working on next. This thing's been sitting in the box over there, and I finally got a load of ESCs in. So I have the new little B 20 amp S with the BL Heli S 2 to 4S opto, and that's what we're going to put in there with the DYS 2204 2400 standard operational procedure, and we got a standard Maytech PDB in there. And I've been toying with the idea of running the wires through the cockpit to the ESC over here, and then vice versa. Running this through the cockpit to the ESC over here, and then vice versa, running this through the cockpit. But I was looking at it and this and that. I don't like running the wires this way and soldering them on. And I think I got enough room here to fit this little B on. And this is how it comes. No wires in the box. Just like this. You've seen it. So we'll get this one going. Alright, here's another FPV build that doesn't have a home. The Mitsuku in Plus configuration. This is one of Shendrone's designs, and yeah, so it looks like I got everything ready here. I was thinking about using this PDB because I want to keep the wires long on my ESCs, and I'm going to pass them across. Then I put the 2 power leads on, and I decided to move them over to one side instead of having them in the middle, so that I can fit my ESC on the leg there. And all the motors are all tinned up and ready to go. I tinned up the PDB. The only thing I didn't do was choose what I'm going to send to those pads. And last time I talked about this, I didn't have a good picture of it so I could show you. Now I got a pretty good picture so I can show you. And usually I don't use these pads at all. I use the other side with the 12 and 5 volts. So what I do is I do the same on this side, 12 and 5 volts. So I'm going to solder the 12 and 5 volts here, and bridge those pads. So just in case I need like transponder, I'll take it off of this pad right here. I'll just solder on a pin. You know, I'll solder on 2 pins there so I can get my power and ground, and I can just plug the transponder in and out. You can do the same to this side, but that's just what I do. So what are we going to do right here? We're going to solder the motors to the ESCs, and then the ESCs to the PDB. Alright, first I'm going to change my tip to the medium one. Right. Turn it on. And then what do we got? These are all off. So that's golden. Move that out the way. We'll use the piece of wood. And we'll just do these in parallel. I didn't want to make you wait around while I stripped them, tinned them, all of that. So we'll just get her done. Right? Make a quick video of it. Alright. Let's hope you can see this. Tweezer. It likes to suck the solder right off your gun. So have a nice little blob on there. It's good. It's a good thing. Alright, these are the new little B ESCs. They come just like this. No motor wires. No motor wires. I didn't get that one. It looks like I did, but I don't think I am. There's part of something still there. I got it that time. One. Can you see? Here we go again. I swear I tinned these. What is up? Alright. That was beautiful. Tweezers. You're still there? Because I gotta get some more on my tip here. Oops, wrong one. Oops, I hit a button. I'm watching Micro Motor Warehouse guy. Where is he? In Switzerland, Germany. He's doing a thing on a little whoop. And he's the guy to tell you how to get horsepower out of it. He's the one who's selling everybody those fast motors, 6mm fast motors. So here we are, the last lead on the last ESC. And then we want to do these, jumper these pads here real quick. Let me do that. Okay, let's clean it off. And here you want to start dry. You don't want to put any on there. You just want to drag across to the one you're trying to jump through. Right, I'm going to put just the tiny edge down there. And see, did I get it? Nope, I didn't get it. Because she jumped around on me. Now you might not have to see it from this angle. Alright, boom, see that? Jumpered the 5 volts. Now we're going to jumper the 12 volt. Let's see if I can put it there so that you can see it. Alright, so there's the 12 volt line. Again, clean your tip, go on dry on this. Or that's how I do it. You can do it whatever way you want. And that's a bigger pad in the back. You probably shouldn't. Now see, she's not getting there. Come on. Clean it off again and start over. One side of your gun is hotter than the other. I didn't get it. But they're both tinned up now. Maybe that's the way to do it, huh? There we go. So I have the 12 volt side jumpered and I have the 5 volt side jumpered. So what that means is that 5 volts is going to come out of this cam lead and 12 volts is going to come out of this VTX lead if you ever need it for something. Alright, so let's put this together.